Found you here. I can't believe I found you here. I can't believe I found you here with the former randoms.
I choose you.
Me?
Peacock-Chew.
Peekaboo.
And you, Cupphony.
Q-phony.
Q-phony.
I'm wearing my mother's skull.
Oh, okay.
Looks a lot like a telephone.
This is not, also, this is not my outfit. This is my skin. It evolved this way. This is what I evolved to look like as a humanoid Pokemon. I'm very excited for all this discussion tonight. We're catching them all. We're talking Pokemon. All 1,002, or not 200, 1,025.
No, there's only 151 Pokemon.
I name them. Name all 151.
Yeah, so you like Pokemon? Name 151.
Name 151. You like 151 Pokemon? Name 151 Pokemon.
Wow, there really are 1,025?
Yes.
That's too many.
I have 907 of them.
No, there's only 151, and if you played, I can't. This is not true. But if you play the Poke Rap, I feel like it would all come back.
If I played the Poke Rap, it would come back to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Watches all of Doctor Who, refuses to accept all the Pokemon.
No, there's only the ones that I am familiar with are the ones that exist.
Here it goes.
This one's for you.
I want to be the best, 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 best. Be the best.
Oh no, like
Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Caterpie, Butterfree, Wurmple, Scorbunny, Sobble, Grookey, Licky, Tongue, and
not quite-
Licky,
not quite the rap I remember.
Poliwrath, Magius, Fracture, Crabrawler,
Yeah, also, this is out of date now.
Yeah.
Grimer,
Yeah.
Golurk, Luxio Swampert.
This is, actually fact-checker Brian David Gilbert's revised poker rap.
Mandipus, Scatterbug, Graveler, Pelipper, Elgium, Picky, Peck, Clawitzer, Conkeldurr, Probable, Scallop,
I don't know
Delibird,
any of
Ursaring,
these.
Blaziken, Fennekin, Quillid, and Nidoking.
Oh, I know that one.
Alakazam, Pat, Rat,
Alakazam.
Woobat, Swoobat, Crobat, Golbat,
I remember Golbat,
Golbat,
Zubat.
Zubat.
Caracosta, Teddy, Ursa, Umbreon, Alumamola, Chikorita,
Umbreon's an evolution.
Snorunt, Tyrant, Charjabug, Ninjaskium, Mascavalug, Phidion, Drapion, Jolteon, Sylveon, Glaceon, Espeon, Jigglypuff, Igglybuff, Wigglytuff, Delmy, Servine, Rockruff, Porygon, Porygon Z, Porygon 2, Ribombee, Skuntank, Clank, Clank, Miltank and Mittank, Luxray, Pidgey, Hitmonlee, Skinny, Happiny, Mudray, Lotad, Durant, Superior, Gourgeist, Outland, Executor, Abracedra, Nidorina, Dewott, Chestnut, Primarina, Ammonite, Dragonite, Charizard, Magnemite, Meditate, Dusknoir, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Minior, Garbodor, Ariados, Tyranitar, Meow, Meowth, Exploud, Wobbuffet, Ferret, Bellsprout,
Wobbuffet?
Starmie,
Wobbuffet?
Starmie,
Where?
I love her.
There are some like, from
Venomite, Poliwag,
Smash Brothers, so I guess there's more like 175, maybe like 200 Pokemon.
Turn that back up a little bit.
Yeah, turn way up.
Everything, K. Rowlet, Golett, Honedge, Arcan, Croconaw.
But also, look at how much more there is.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
that's fine. What I was going to do is people roll it.
It's
a good way to introduce a lot of the Pokemon.
Too long, says Wizworld Live.
Beautifly.
Lunatone. Kangaskhan. Almastar. Nidoqueen.
I love Fortress.
Carnivine looks so
I think we
cool.
are done with the triplet rap, so now let's rap to educate.
Ooh.
All right, here we go.
See, it switches
Are you
up.
ready, friends? Hey, come on, let's learn a little something from the Pokemon. There's Persian and Mudsdale, Donphan and Huntail, Sandygas, Nosepass, Frostlass, Lapras. I love to say the Pokemon, but here's the catch. Saying them all kinda seems far-fetched. Let me ask you a question. Wanna help me out?
I just know
Big, throwing more
Farfetch'd
names.
because
Come
it
on,
has a
give me
leak for a
shout.
sword.
Those Pokemon are tentacool. And those Pokemon are trash. Come be my friend, I got more to say. And if we dig a little deeper, we can learn today. So why not get comfy? Don't be crabby or blue. Here are some lessons, and I wrote them for you. If you muck around in class, you'll be distraught. Don't be a doofus, just study a
Yeah,
lot.
he cheats
If
to
you're
get to
slacking in
812
school,
for
you'll
sure.
drop out sooner.
And he cheated to
Have some
not.
tea, or
He
you'll get
dubbed.
mine
He,
Junior Swanograph,
he
some
denied
candy,
Wartortle their
or
time in the
sweet treat, a
sun.
more amazing snack
Didn't
is a
deny
meat you can eat.
Mime
Beware
Junior.
shifty
No.
strangers who offer you hugs, and don't stick forks into electric plugs. Wear a helmet when you ride on bikes. Keep a well-stocked bag on extra long hikes. Make sure to stay away from that Pharaoh seed, and that's just one name people have for weed. There's Pansage and Slowbro, Oddish and Bonsly, Tropius, Seedot, Nuzleaf and Stunky, and Blissey,
Stunky.
Loudred, Dugong and Kudra, Bounce Sweet, Bayleaf, Hypno, and Mana. You'll be drowsy if you swallow that Tangrowth smoke. Also coughing and wheezing, hey, you might not choke. So if someone says, hey, want some dank lombre, look them dead in the eye and say, no way. I tell you not to do drugs, but if someone smoke a Trico, does that make him a bad person? Definitely no, I don't mean to carry on. My point in this verse is that alienating drug users makes things worse. Don't lock someone up if they take a Hitmonchan. And criminalizing addicts is a really bad plan. Big Pharma is the root of our country's problem with opiate addiction. Gollum, Ghastly, Horsey, Chansey, Burby, Clefairy, Mankey, Klefki, Goomy. Woo! Rapping's hard. Let me catch my breath. Might as well check how many we've got left. There's less than 150 left. Can I really do this? I used to have this dream back when I was a child. I'd make the pokey rap listenable, and everybody called me reckless and wild. But I never gave up. I kept at it every day. And with Pikachu beside me, my next to guide me. I knew that there'd be a way
Now it's the opening to
to
the
ignore
Pokemon
all of the
sitcom.
naysayers. I'd need a thicker skin than Metapod. Why not leave my comfort zone, jump in the unknown? Maybe someday everyone will applaud. It's absolutely worth taking a risk. Plus I'll make a few friends as I try, seeking how to be strong as I write you a song. Though I still don't know where to put Mr. Mime. But who cares if I could and find a good place to put Togedemaru, Pyukumuku, Malal, Septile, Weavile, Sandile, Helioptile, Leafeon, Gengar, Malamar, Marshtop, Chatot, Semaphore, Parathorn, Toxicroak, Minchino, Chichino, Single, Tranquil, Excadrome.
Yeah, he had to cheat multiple times to sort of get to the 812.
Gastrodon, Bastrodon, Hippodon, Velilon, Bioshark, Liepard, Dunsparce, Psypom, Slack Off, Worlds, Dustox. I still found a way to put them in there. No matter the size or the scope of the task, I don't need a magic carpet to ride. I'm a champion hero, there's nothing to fear. Oh, my true power comes from inside. And that brings us all the way to the top. I've said every name I can say. I let my body confess the names that I can't express. Yes, it's time for the Dream Ballet.
I mean, he is great on actually still, though. Things from the Void. So you can still see BDG.
Rude. Getting all the legendaries in there. What's the one left?
But there's one hope.
Goodbye, Polygon's Patrick Gill.
That I gave Kevin Punt. I hope
That is true. I mean, in terms of his YouTube, this is his sweet spot for me.
I don't know who he is.
Terry is the apex, and I gave him up for my debts. When you love Terry terribly, and then Terry is gone, what's the point of having every other Pokemon? There's a wound in my heart that I can't get rid of. How can I find joy without my tangly boy? Why catch them all if you can't keep the ones that you love? Terry! Oh, Terry!
I wouldn't want to get tangled up in that business. Yeah. There's a baby cat. There's a cat
That's
in the
it?
window.
Baby.
That's our new cat, Gummy Goo, our roommate's cat in the
Oh.
background there.
Gummy Goo.
Yeah. Gummy Goo.
Come here.
Oh,
He's watching
People?
birds.
yeah.
Is he?
Uh,
So he's watching Pidgeys?
He's watching Pidgeys
say.
and Spearows.
Pidgeots? Pidgeotos?
Articuno.
He got scared.
He got scared by the Articuno.
Yep.
Oh,
we just look at all
no.
the bird Pokemon? There's a lot of bird Pokemon.
Ho-Oh?
Ho-Oh is one of them.
So let's get right into it. You realize they must eat Pokemon.
Oh yeah, they eat Pokemon. There's a
They eat
wiki. There's a
Pokemon.
whole list.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a Bulbapedia.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they don't have animals. All their animals are Pokemon, so they're eating some of those Pokemon.
I need to see if there's a flying egg group type. Most of them are birds. A couple bats. You can breed some bats with birds, just so you know.
Do you
And that's
think
probably
there's
how
a-
they got the Pokerux flu.
Do you think there's a Kentucky Fried Pidgey?
According to thegamer.com, here's 21 confirmed Pokemon that people eat.
Yes.
Do it.
all creamy, because it's a pile of cream.
Yep.
And
It is.
according to some Pokédex entries, luckily, instead of getting dismembered or farmed by humans, Alchemy has chosen to share its treats with them. Knockley? Why would you
What
eat
is
the...
that?
Oh, it's rock salt.
Oh, it's salt. Okay.
I mean, one might even... Sorry, I said it's rock salt. I should have said it's rock...
Salt.
So
Yeah.
far, these two are ones where they've just produced things that the humans eat.
Toad's cool. The Palean tentacle variant.
What?
It has flaps that fall from its body, which are chewy and very delicious.
Okay, but okay.
According to the Pokédex.
Yeah.
There are too many Pokemon.
Veluza?
Now, this one, people just surely got to eat whole.
Nope. Veluza discards its spare flesh to boost its agility, which regenerates, and people think it has a mild but delicious flavor.
That thing totally hunts down people, though, right?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure. Cloth?
Oh, those, I'm sure it's the claws regenerate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They cook the claws and they regenerate.
Yep. Of
Interesting.
course.
Shuckle?
Cloth is from the new Pokemon.
So there's no, is there no Pokemon that
I
we
guess
kill?
it makes berries, right? Or makes berry
Yeah,
juice?
the berries mix with their bodily fluids.
Yeah, and it makes a juice.
Yeah. Kingler? Oh, shit.
That's just we just try to eat them.
I think so.
There's no. Oh, it regenerates its whole body. Yeah, we just full on eat them.
Now we're getting into it. Now look at me in my head. Eat those Crablies. Eat those Kinglers. Nom 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 nom. And fight with them too if you want. Hey, we eat chicken and some people fight chickens. So there you go.
So perhaps cockfighting is the original Pokemon.
Because Professor Mister, he went to school, excuse me. Professor Oak says he would have eaten Gary's Krabby instead because it was much larger. So yeah.
So, two things. It is 1,025 Pokemon. And originally, animals did exist alongside Pokemon.
Oh, Barraskewda.
Like normal animals did. So it's really tough. Because like in the first couple seasons of the anime, until they started like filling in with more Pokemon that met the kind of convergent evolution they needed for other stuff. Like, there were Pidgeys just eating worms. There weren't any worm Pokemon. It was, so there was I mean, there was like Caterpie, but they were clearly not Caterpies because Caterpies are like big, and these were like worms.
Yeah. So maybe it deletes bugs.
Here's a dog. In the
What?
background.
Oh yeah, a straight up dog. No,
Just a straight up dog.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, early on, it just was meant to be like, they lived alongside animals, and then
Oh yeah, the
eventually
bird
it just
keeper
became,
sprite
like-
has a generic bird in its original version. Though I think that's supposed to be a Pidgey. I don't know.
It just is no, it's just a generic bird.
Okay.
That's according to it.
Yeah. They mentioned
it-
jellyfish, eels do barbecue, salmon do salad, and prime beefsteak are what they eat on the SS Anne. Yeah.
They
I
mentioned
mean,
hot dogs and burgers.
there's the
unless they're made
raging
in
bull
milk tank.
move, which implies there's raging bulls. Indian elephants are mentioned in Raichu and Ghastly until Pokemon Arceus.
Mm-hmm. There are also Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. Or
Oh, yeah,
implied
there's-
Pokemon that we haven't seen yet.
A number of Pokemon we haven't seen yet.
No, we saw all of them.
Well, there's Gabite. Oh, people eat this one's flesh. They cook it and eat it.
Oh, good. Bear's good.
Its scales can be ground up and used in medicinal powders. Appleton. I mean, come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just an apple Pokemon?
It's an apple pie Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking for it.
Yeah.
Here's the apple Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Applin and Diplin are
Wow.
green worms that live in the apple, but their body is not technically the apple itself. They use their body fluid to stop the apple from rotting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We all do.
Slowpoke,
We eat Slowpoke?
well, the tails.
Yeah, Slowpoke, that's even a part of plot of one of the games.
Yeah. Because Team Rocket is performing a bunch of tail amputations, and so the
Well,
idea is they're cooking it.
Well, it's just like a cloister joins it, right?
Yeah.
when it evolves.
Oh, Chansey eggs.
Oh.
Yeah, the Pokedex says Chansey is also most well known for helping to prepare food rather than being cooked and eaten.
No. Incredible.
But every now and then.
Farfetch'd leek.
Just the
Oh.
leak.
Yeah.
And they leave the rest of the bird fine.
Cherubi. It's usually dying. Oh my god.
I feel like
Cherubi is out here being an actual cherry, so yeah, it's getting eaten. It's still sad though. Cherubi is mostly targeted for its small baby head that sleeps all the time.
Usually done on by other Pokemon.
The baby head is sweet and tasty.
There's at least somebody out there eating all the Pokemon, no matter what. There's someone doing it.
Sharpedo,
Our
Crabrawler,
Sharpedo, fin soup.
Basculin, Seadra.
Masculine.
Oh, Seadra, that's harsh.
Oh,
How
for
did you eat from
medicines.
Oh, it's poisonous barbs.
Yeah. And this one was feasted on.
Oh, Crawdant. Nom, 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 nom. Delicious.
The veal cherry.
Delicious. Also, Trubbish.
Oh yeah.
Pull up Trubbish. Pull up that beautiful Trubbish footage. Trubbish. But for all the bird
Catch 'em
Pokemon,
all.
for bird Pokemon, you got Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Spearow.
Are you saying
Spearow,
people eat Trubbish?
the
Someone,
duo, the trio,
someone does it.
Hoot Hoot, Noctowl, Natu, Zatu, Murkrow, Scammery, Tailo, Swallow, Starly, Starvia, Strapdoor, Haunchcrow, Shatot, P-Dove, Tranquil, Ufezent. I don't know if Silgif is a bird or not. It's like more of a celestial being. Rufflet, Bravery, Bravian in its Hisuian form. Then Volibee, Manabuzz, Fetchling, Fetchinder, then Talaflame, Rowlet, Deatrix, Dedusai, Papike, or Pikipek? Pikipek?
Lots of blue tonight.
Trumbell, Toucanon, Oricoro, Rookdee, Corvsquire, Corviknight, Squawkability, Flilly, Asparith, Bombardier, Flamigo, Farfetch'd, Wingle, Pelipepper, Swabula, and Alataria. That's the bats. Then Archon, Archeops, Ducklet, Swanna, Hawklucha, which is a luchador fighting flying Pokemon. Cramorant, Surfetch'd, Quaxley, Quaxwell, Quavla, Wattrel, and Kilowattrel. And those are all the bird Pokemon.
Amazing. So Eric Germ pointed out my shirt, which I realize is coming up soon again. It's, I don't know if you can even see it, but this is for Summer Games Done Quick. I think this is from last year. Yeah, this is from 2024. Summer Games 2025 is looking 3 weeks. I can guarantee you they're playing a Pokemon game. In fact,
I don't know what Go Go Crazy Bones is. And also next week is that show, isn't it?
Next week's that show, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next week's That Show, hosted by Chris Gethard.
What show?
That Show, hosted by Chris Gethard. Where Kenise Mobley will be on.
Gozo. Now I'm Googling Gozo Crazy Bones.
Okay, so for Summer Games Done Quick, they are doing a Pokemon Sword Shield run. It's a race. It's Evolution Trade Alt Main Showdown. Obviously, everyone knows what that means.
Oh, I actually don't.
The Clown Strongman will be back.
I have no idea.
Mike Weiss.
Also, Pokemon XY, any percent. So you got 2 Pokemon games.
Ooh, I'm not sure which one what generation XY is.
It's 3DS. It says 3DS or yes, or yeah, 3DS.
Pokemon XY. We've been Gen 6.
I thought it was weird that in Pokemon XY, none of them had belly buttons.
That's such a specific joke.
Yeah. No accessible comedy for me.
I'm really frustrated that I now have to be reminded that show existed. Oh, right. So these are all the Pokemon that are in XY. These would be your starters. It'd be Chespin, Fennekin, or Froakie. Which of the three would you pick as your starter? Jespin, Fennekin, or Froakie?
Froakie.
Greninja and the Delphox and Chestnut.
I know Greninja.
I like
from
Froakie.
Smash.
Oh yeah, no
Yes.
Greninja from Smash with its tongue
Greninja.
scarf.
Mm-hmm. Pavilion is interesting because in Pokemon Go, they have different regional variants that when you get postcards from different people around the world and trade with them, the more you collect, the different types of them that you can get. Oh, it just talks about the pattern, but doesn't show them. Show me the patterns. Show me. Boo. Boo. This is in Bulbapedia anyways. But yeah, so you have some classic ones mixed in there too as well. Like you got your Butterfrees, your Beedrills, but then Pansage, Panseer, Panpour, then Simisage, Simiseer, Simipore. I do like Bidoof.
Simi, yeah.
Yeah. I do like just Bidoof and Bibarel. Just very goofy Pokemon.
Oh, I know Lucario.
Yep, Lucario also from Smash.
Only know the original 151 and the ones that are also in Smash.
I do like this, the flower fairy little Pokemon that just becomes beautiful and subsumes the flower in the end. Oh my god! There's also just a straight up bee Pokemon. The male forms only ever become this. They can only evolve into this form if they're a female version of the Pokemon. A panda, yep, they said it's like one of the things where it's like, let's just add a panda. We'll just throw in something that actually exists, like this one. Let's just add a ferret. There's the psychic cat Pokemon, because you can't have too many cats. There's just the straight up a sword that evolves into two swords that evolves into a shield with a sword.
You know, furrets are actually illegal in the state of California.
They are. Smirtle, the artist Pokemon, one of my favorites. He can only learn a move called Sketch. And when you use the move Sketch, you permanently learn the last move that an opponent used. I also just love these beautiful ambiguous fairy Pokemon. This also looks like one that you would eat. It looks like it should be delicious. The one that's just straight up some speakers. Explode. A few more. Oh yeah, the one that's just a rock shaped like a moon and a rock shaped like the sun. I believe.
Are those from Sun and Moon?
I don't think they were actually introduced in those, but maybe they were. I should actually check and see. They'll say which one they're introduced in.
It's crazy.
Let's see. Generations 3. Oh no, so it would have been introduced in, if it was Generation 3. It would have been like yeah, so it's in Diamond, Diamond and Pearl.
It's very funny that the Sun and Moon Pokemon were not introduced in Sun and Moon.
I'm guessing that you could probably get them in it.
Oh sure.
There's Scrapla, Dradgal,
Wailord.
I love Clauncher and Claw.
Praise the Wailord.
Clawitzer. Yes, Wailords are huge. I remember when Captain Kirk had to go back in time to get Wailords.
I remember when they went through hyperspace in Star Wars.
The one of those weird desert Pokemon, but it's just electric.
Electric.
Boogie, 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 boogie.
Classic Champ. Marowak still wearing the skull of a dead kin. Still always just
It cries out for its mother.
Ferrothorn, amazing.
Which I thought was weird because Marowak skulls don't actually look like the skull on Cubone.
Oh, so this is Halucha, the one that looks like a luchador. It's a fighting bird Pokemon. Then there's just this fuck. You know, it looks like some sort of meant to be like a seraphim, but it's called a sigil glyph. The nose one, the sort of vaguely, it starts out vaguely like Easter Island head that can walk. And then it becomes like, I don't know what this is, but it feels like a stereotype.
Is it
But-
like Groucho Marx?
It's well, no, maybe, but not quite.
It
There
looks like
is
it looks like it's supposed to be like
Well,
what's
speaking
that?
of, we of course left Mr. Mime.
You
but
know
are
there's
familiar with
somebody. Oh no!
Galarian Mr. Mime, the
Oh,
ice-based
no.
Mr. Mime. And
There's
do
more
you
Mr.
know
Mimes?
that he can evolve
Yeah,
into
Mr.
Mr. Rhyme?
the
Oh,
British
no.
one. In it. That's Mr. Rhyme, though, isn't it?
His belly distracts Pokemon because it makes them think that it's the Pokemon. And he has a little cane. And in it he walks like this. He like waggles the cane. It's amazing.
I think
They
there's
do all have
also-
different names in Japan. That's true. He's a comedian Pokemon?
Yes.
I think he might evolve into Mr. Cardboard.
hmm But yeah, it is just very funny. And they're like, what should we make Mr. Mime? I don't know. Ice, I guess. An ice psychic Pokemon? Sure.
Yeah, there should be Mr. Mime should
I
be
don't know
an
who
EV
created
equivalent. There should
Pokemon
be-
Go,
Worst.
but
There should be
I'm
Mr.
trying to
Mime
figure
for
out how
every
we
type.
get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
No. Did it work?
I don't want it to be the whole clip, so I have to trim it down because it's too long.
Or make it really expensive.
Oh, it's expensive.
Oh,
And there's a
fuck.
30-second cooldown.
Fuck. Well, I'm gonna have that triggering me all night. If I'm chilling, not in Cedar Rapids.
Oh, now that would be a redeem.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone
Yo,
knows
Gal.
Niantic made Pokemon Go. And they made a lot of their employees Pokemon Go to the unemployment line recently.
Yeah. Oh. I do like Clam Pearl.
Oh
Because
no!
it's one that can evolve into two, it's one of the few that can evolve into two different types
Oh.
depending upon what you give it when you trade it. So it can either look like this pretty princess or this chud.
I definitely prefer that to the like your Nido arena, your Nido Kings and stuff. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
We don't need to gender them like that.
Well, and that was before they. Well, Pokemon are gendered, but it's just now they're all gendered based on just the species holistically. Some of them have a little different look based on the gender, but they don't make them separate Pokemon now. It's funny that they have to keep those ones the way they are. It's like, well, that's just how they were. They have their own number. We can't merge the first two evolutions or whatever.
Oh, right? That would cause so many problems.
Let's see here. I do like the one that evolves into a knight if you trade it. And it's called Excalibur.
Sliggoo sounds like a Star Wars character also.
And then this becomes like some sort of mummy type thing.
What the hell?
It's called a Celigor.
Celigor.
That's not to be confused. And that's not to be confused, of course, with the straight up
Mummy Pokemon.
mummy Pokemon.
There's
gosh,
too many
what it is.
Pokemon. I'm just gonna say there's too many Pokemon.
Mummy Pokemon. I don't get it.
Back in my day.
There we go.
Pokemon go to the polls.
Oh no!
There it is.
Oh no!
That is, yeah, Wow, what'd you call me? Cofagorus?
I don't know if I can say that.
I can, that's my
You
powers to
can.
be able to say it. You can say this one, Runerigus.
Runerigus?
Yeah, Runer. I'm
Like
guessing
rigor
Rigus,
mortis,
rigor
right?
Yeah, Rigus, like
Rigor?
mortis.
What is
Runerigus?
wrong?
This one is. These are
What a
clumsy named
nightmare.
words, but this is
Runahikaus?
like. These one look like runes, anyways. They're a
What a
variant that
nightmare
was
world
introduced in
this
8.
this Pokemon world is. Like, there's
Oh,
like
look at the cute little. Look at your mask. Hello.
Or like runestones. It's a
how are
broken
we
up runestone.
how are we sure that Pokemon aren't going to take over?
Well,
the
that's what people
Pokemon
get
are
scared
taking
with.
over.
Everyone's scared that Mewtwo could mutate
Yeah.
and take over things.
Well, Mewtwo might. Yeah.
There's a lot of powerful Pokemon. There's a
I
Pokemon that
heard-
created the universe.
I
yeah,
heard
but
that
Mewtwo has the desire for power.
hmm
I heard Trump is deporting all of the Pokemon.
This is a great. No, they're eating the Pokemon. They're eating.
That's also true.
They're eating the Grand Bulls.
They're,
They're eating the.
they're eating the canines.
The Incineroars.
I gotta tell you, this Mewtwo evolution, this just looks like Frieza to me. I don't
Oh,
know
wow.
why it looks like Frieza to me. It's not.
What? Wait, what? Mega
Frieza.
Mewtwo? Why? Why? Oh no!
Are those from the X games, I wonder?
This is from X and Y, yeah.
Oh, interesting. I think there's a mega evolution mechanic where you can just boost them like temporarily.
You give it Mewtwo
It's
Knight
like-
X or Mewtwo Knight Y.
You know, it's like how you can Gigamax your Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I love
Anna Wintour's a Pokemon now?
Gothitelle. Just a Goth Pokemon. Part of the Goth evolution chain. Spinda. It's just a crazy Pokemon.
That's a crazy bear. It's wait, go back. They list that as human-like? Breeding egg groups, field and human-like.
Yeah, what are the human-like Pokemon? Let's see.
Abra?
Abracadabra, Alakazam.
I mean, Machop,
Alakazam.
Machoke,
He's
and
Mega
Machamp, sure.
Alakazam.
Mega Alakazam.
Machop, Machoke, Machamp, Drowsy, Hypno, Hitmonlee, Hitmochan, Mr. Mime, Galarian Mr. Mime, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magnum.
Okay, so they just mean like
Magmar,
humanoid.
Hitmontop,
We
Ralts,
don't talk about
Girala, Gravidon.
No, we don't.
These can breed with each other.
Yeah.
Makukita and Hariyama, Sableye, Mediite, Metachamp, Volbeat. These bugs are human-like? Volbeat,
These are-
Illumine,
too many Pokemon.
Spinda.
There are too many Pokemon.
Breed with this one, Cacturn. Yeah, Pokemon, breed with this one. Chimchar, Monferno, Infernape, Baneri, Lopunny. You want to breed with me? Lucario, Croagunk.
Croagunk? Wait.
Toxicroak.
Croagunk. Okay.
Croagunk.
So yeah, Mr.
Croagunk.
Mime can breed with
Croagunk.
Croagunk.
And Toxicroak. Electivire, Magnamort,
You can breed them?
Yeah.
Galite, Timber, Girder,
Voicey just
and
learned you can
Conkeldurr.
breed them.
Yes, they introduced it in Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
You can
Wait,
breed
what
Pokemon together
happens
to make
if
eggs.
you breed?
You can breed anything.
What happens
Not
if
anything.
you breed
You
two
can
that
breed
aren't?
anything.
It becomes an egg, I think, of the
But if they're not
female
the same
species.
Pokemon, what Pokemon?
It becomes the mommy's Pokemon.
It becomes the mommy's
species.
Pokemon type,
Okay,
but it
so,
gets the dad's
alright.
moveset.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
It's like
see,
BoJack
that's
Horseman.
wild. So
Okay.
you can
That's
have-
why you breed them, because there's also
Yeah.
that's the only way to teach certain Pokemon certain things is to breed them with them when they're born. Otherwise, you're not able to teach them by TM or otherwise.
See, now that's
So
what I like.
species is
That's-
encoded
that's
on
the
the
thing.
X chromosome.
Yeah.
Yes. So you would pair. So like even let me go to like say, Gothia. If we go or Gothia, if I go down to its moveset, moves learned by level up, moves learned by TM, and then it has even here the egg moves. So we can only learn Fake Out, Heal Pulse, Mean Look, Mirror Coat, and Torment by breeding with the Pokemon, male Pokemon that knows that.
We just got a new clip from WizWorld Live. Thanks for cutting out the clip, Wiz. Let's take a look at what you cut out.
Elgim, Beham, let's see, Lopunny. You want to breed with me? Yep. That's submitting to Twitch's HR to be like, hello? How do you report what kind of channel this is?
Yeah, we get in trouble before any of the other streamers.
Mindfu, Mindshao, Pawninard, Bisharp, which are like chess,
Bisharp.
which are like
Pawniard.
chess
Pawniard.
type.
Oh, they're chess pieces.
And you'll see
I
the
thought they
final
were pawn
evolution.
shops.
Machamp, Pangaro, Halucha, he's part of the human type.
there's
Score
two-
Bunny, Reboot,
I know
and
Score
Cinderace.
Bunny.
Daddy.
Cinderace is a
I know
soccer-
Cinderace and
soccer
Score
playing
Bunny
Pokemon.
because of my 5-year-old nephew who plays Pokemon Unite and loves Pokemon. And
Perfect.
have you
He's
gotten to
being taught
Decidueye
well.
yet?
don't-
Decidueye is not really human-like, I guess.
Yeah. Toxicity, which is funny because like sometimes their pre-evolved form aren't it, but their evolved form are.
Oh, yeah.
Clopus, Graptolok, Impotemp, Morgrem, Grimmsnarl.
You're just making stuff up now.
I love it. See, this one's like a little imp, and then evolves into like an emo kid, and then it just turns into this monstrosity. It becomes like a incel.
It's very funny to me that Drowsy is human-like, but Charmander isn't.
Mr. Rhyme,
Like, they're
Charcadet,
equally
Amarok,
human-like.
and then King
Drowsy's
Gambit.
more human.
This is the
Unless only
evolved
Drowsy
form,
did war
but-
crimes, like Wiz says.
So yes, this is the human-like A group. These are the other A groups for. These are the ones that you can't breed. But there's also the Ditto group. Ditto.
Ditto.
If you breed a Ditto with a Pokemon, it will make a copy of that Pokemon.
Ditto fucks?
Ditto fucks.
Wow, you heard it here first, folks. Ditto fucks.
Ditto fucks. There's 3 different water groups. Do you want to know what the monster Pokemon are?
Yeah.
And again, this is only by breeding. This is if you want to get them together.
Bulbasaur.
If we spend most of our night talking about how Pokemon fuck, I
Okay,
will
so
be satisfied.
Charmander isn't human-like, even though they can be in multiple groups. Charmander's a little bipedal guy, just like Drowsy.
Yep.
Oh, but it has the tail.
He's clearly lizard-like, so he's part of the monster group. But you could
And
fuck a
Drowsy's an
Venusaur and a
elephant.
Charizard. Blastoid. So all of them first starters. You can interbreed all these starters. They're also part of a second part. So like grass, dragon, water. But monster type is
Brownie?
what they're also
What?
under.
Will you, are you muted?
I will.
Oh, okay. There's Blastoid. Then we have the Nidoran, both species types. Nidoking. Where's Nidoqueen? Wait, Nidoqueen is not a monster type? Okay, I gotta check this out. I don't know if it's in there. Okay, so...
Well, the Nidos were the original gendered.
It's egg group. What egg group is it?
What do you mean
Cycle.
Drowsy isn't an elephant?
Where are the egg
Oh, a
groups?
tape. Okay, fair, fair.
Okay, yeah.
That's fair. Well, Drowsy is descended from a non-Pokemon animal.
Whoa.
The
yeah,
legendary
we'll take
animal
anything.
Baku, which is said to eat dreams.
You got
Nice.
Slowpoke, Slowbro, Cubone, Marowak, Lickitung, Rhydon, Kangaskhan. That's how she got her baby. That's my breed, I'm sure. Lapras, Snorlax, Magnamium, the Fearguile breed, Ampharos, the electric sheep Pokemon, because all that wool. Slowking, baby. Oh, yeah, he goes low, slow, and he's the king.
I gotta pause your look because Wiz doubted me. See? In Fire Red, a descendant of the legendary animal Baku, which is said to eat dreams, it is skilled at hypnotism.
Mm-hmm.
Drowsy eating dreams is known. Puts enemies to sleep, then eat their dreams.
I mean,
Usually
some
it's-
are. Some are
Oh.
definitely alien.
Boy, Jinx. Jinx is the most racial Pokemon. We know
Oh,
the
yeah.
answer to that
Jinx.
one.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Jinx.
Yeah. What?
I
You're
do love
confused
Jinx.
about it eating dreams? What's up? Or about it being descended from non-Pokemon animals?
If we go like Vulpix has language for a evolution type that we haven't seen yet. Let's see here. You got Tyrantars, Furtion, Serpile, Swampert, a great name. Exploud, Aggron, Tropius, Tortella, Shieldon, or
Bastiodon.
Rampardos.
I have nipples,
Garchomp.
Greg. Can I become Pokemon? On
Obama
Hershey Park's
Snow.
Reese's Cup Fusion, writers
guys
become
know-
Pokemon.
Do you know about the evolved form of
Oh, yeah, Licky
Lickitung?
Licky.
There is Licky Licky.
Oh no.
Then the evolved form of Rhydon, which is Rhyperior.
It looks like he is part of a group who does like war games in the woods.
Oh, accidentally stopped all my sharing.
That's it.
There we
That's
go.
I love a vinyl figure of Licky Licky.
Ruddington-
Axnu, is that named
Ruddington is-
Axu?
Druddington is also just a funny named Pokemon.
Drudigon.
I call it I guess Drudigon. I like Drudigon.
Drudigon.
But it just, what is it? I don't know. It's just sort of a thing.
Like a dragon guy?
It's like a cave dragon, I guess.
It's like a Smaug.
He's like, I don't know, just some sort of guy.
Tyrunt.
You know.
Tyrantum. Oop. That's for me to switch my laundry. Anorus. You got Avulag.
Salazzle.
Ooh, which Salazzle has, that's the female form, is the only one that can evolve.
Oh, yeah, that's the female form. Look
Yeah,
at that.
because look at her. She's bigger.
Look at her.
Yep. You want the Salazzle all over you. And this is what the male form can only look like. Look at this little guy.
I don't love that the male form is very animal-like, and that the female form is giving me bedroom eyes.
That's what the female form also is like. What it's pre-evolved.
Oh, okay. And then show Salazzle, because Voicey didn't see Salazzle.
Oh, you want to see here? You guys see
Yeah.
Salazzle. Hi.
Oh God.
Hi.
Why? Why?
Could you imagine if you saw this?
She's a
Why does
toxic
that
lizard.
lizard want to sleep with
You're
me,
just-
okay?
She's a
Chat.
toxic lizard.
Walking down the street and that thing walks in front of you.
Why male not hot? Do not the Salazzle. Salazzle lot lizard type Pokemon.
Another type that I love, fairy type. Because not all fairy type Pokemon.
Oh, Pikachu's
are in
fairy
egg
type
group
now?
Fairy. It's in the fairy egg group.
Happy
It's
Pride
also
Month, the
feel.
Pikachu.
Raichu, Clefable, Wigglytuff, Chansey, Toadjet.
You know, in the 90s, Pikachu couldn't be openly.
Pikachu is a rat.
That's why they gave him his own game, is because they didn't want him to let
He
him
was
feel like
a,
he was a
he was
star.
a rat. He was a little rat.
Azumarill,
Little rat.
Jumpluff. That makes him and Luigi the only gay Smash Bros. Characters, I think.
Oh, that's
There's
true.
probably more. Sheik. Tranbull, Breloom, Mawlite, which that's a mouth.
I think
That's
he
what it
needs to
attacks
be in
with.
The closet.
She's queen. Or I guess it didn't. Okay, there we go. She's queen. That is what the mouth that attacks with. It's gay.
I searched. Okay,
There's too many Pokemon.
so I searched for Captain Falcon gay,
Yeah.
and Google is like, there's no official confirmation that Captain Falcon is gay, but there is some speculation and fan theories about his sexuality.
Yeah.
And then the first result is Pink Eye and Captain Falcon definitely not being gay. I don't know what that one's about. The second one is Captain Falcon equals gay, and then they're using it in the 2000s like, this guy's so cheap.
Okay.
Oh my
And
god,
that's what
awful.
Google's AI is pulling to be like, people think he might be gay.
Like it. So Cheerium has two forms. That's the overcast form. It doesn't want you to see it. It's shy.
There's too many Pokemon.
And then when it's sunny form.
Someone doesn't want to be the best, like no one ever was.
Let me search it real quick.
I'm just glad Ash got to retire finally.
That's the sunny form.
He finally beat the Elite Four or whatever, right?
Oh, no, way beyond that.
He just stopped. He just was like done.
Well, he became
was
a
like, you know
Pokemon
what,
Master finally.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's just like I'm ready to retire. Why? What gives you the right? Because I can.
He became the new Monarch.
He's like, I'm 40 now. I'm gonna retire.
Oh, he didn't really retire.
I love Hatterena.
Oh my god, it
The
ends with him
hat-based
leaving
Pokemon.
Pallet Town again, so it shouldn't be over. He should still be the Nintendo ruining Pokemon by making Ash not the lead character.
Also love Tinkaton, the little fairy Pokemon that
Is he
has
now
a
the
giant
Professor
steel hammer.
Oak?
Yeah, he's Oak now.
He got into playing guitar.
Also, it just seems like you should be doing more with these Pokemon than battling them. If there's like 800 of them, like all you do is fight them against each other. It seems like they should be doing more.
Counterpoint,
Look at all these beautiful Pokemon.
but I don't want to do other things. I want to have them fight each other.
Just want them to fight each other.
There's 1,025
Oh my
Pokemon.
god, that's too
Well,
many.
now-
Some of them have jobs, that's true.
Well, let's start at the top and then chat. You know, we're just going to slowly go through. Point out some of the ones you love.
Blastoise with his cannons.
Blastoise is great.
And Charizard.
I mean, and Squirtle.
I always loved evolving
Okay.
Pidgeot, even though, I
I didn't realize construction was going to be taking place right next to the microphone. Who's shredding paper? Who do you think is shredding paper?
Uh-oh, they're on to you.
They're not shredding
Voice-
paper either.
Voices on to you. Polyrath is. I loved Alakazam. I just love Psychic
I do. I
Pokemon.
like
Psychic
I like
Pokemon are my
the
favorite.
Abracadabra Alakazams. We mentioned him a bunch. I love.
No,
I love Drowsy.
Drowsy and Hypno are great.
They're great.
Yeah, Drowsy and Hypno. They're up there.
Oh, Staryu. I
Love
love Staryu and
Starmie.
Starmie because they're just like
It's
so
fine.
alien.
We don't talk
I-
about Jinx.
I
We don't
do
talk
love
about-
Jinx, though. We don't talk about him.
We
but I
don't
do
talk
love
about
him.
it.
And my favorite,
Porygon's pretty crazy.
my favorite's on screen right now.
Oh, which one?
Mew.
Mew.
I have a Mew. Like I use Mew in Pokemon Unite, and I have a little plastic Mew my friend got me from Japan.
Mew.
Remember how
It's the genderless,
not
mysterious
evolved.
Pokemon.
speaking to a very specific age group of people here.
You missed a whole
Remember-
conversation about that. Not you. Voicey went, Phony, will you turn off my mic?
Uh,
Not paying attention.
No, can you still hear it when Voicey does the construction work?
Metronome faintly in the back, more faintly.
More faintly? Okay.
I love metronome because you can just do any move. It just is so much fun.
I like nasty plot as a move. What is nasty?
Oh,
It's
nasty
a
plot.
nasty plot.
Nasty plot raises the user's special attack by 2 stages.
Pokemon's holding that Darkinium Z and doing a nasty plot, folks.
It's nasty.
So guys, who here remembers?
That's true. We have 2 Mews, Chonk and Quesadilla.
So
Balto is the only other Pokemon that can learn transform and take the form of another Pokemon. Go ahead.
So it might not be a surprise to everyone from today. I've only played 1 Pokemon game in my life.
Red?
Yellow?
It was red. Yeah, it was red. Pokemon Red.
Nailed it.
You got it. Of course, I also played Pokemon Pinball.
Oh.
And of course,
Oh, you mean is that Pokemon? No, it's Pokemon Pinball.
Pokemon
I was thinking it was Pokemon Spinball, but that's Sonic.
No, that's Sonic.
Mhm.
And of course, I watched the cartoon. But remember back in those days when you would go online to see these crazy fake cheat codes on how you could get Mew, and then like 5 years later, they're like, "Oh no, shit! This is actually a way you could get Mew without using a Game Genie or whatever." Yeah.
Oh, I loved Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, Pokemon Stadium was great.
And then you could you clone a Pokemon by you would like unplug it while you're trading it, so that you both you and your friend could have that same Pokemon.
I never did that.
Oh yeah.
A Ghost Bro, that Sliding Ice Cave puzzle is the worst. I know which one you're talking about.
Oh, but also that same vein, we've not talked about my favorite Pokemon at all tonight.
Oh, which one?
Of course, my favorite Pokemon is Missing No.
All right.
Oh, we gotta look up Missing No. That's true. I gotta look up
Because this, I think of Pokemon, this is what broke my brain the most.
Oh, for sure.
Can we search?
It's wild that
interesting.
They ended up making Missing No an official. Oh, they didn't.
No, it's
not officially. I think
they should.
They should. I think they cheekily sometimes reference it, but
ooh, that's an interesting.
Oh, it's also in Vampire Survivors and The Binding of Isaac.
There you go.
Oh, as just
a reference.
A reference.
Yeah.
This is Missing No. It's a
Yeah,
bird
there's a
normal
few.
type.
There's
It's
a few of them.
Yes, there's the 5 forms of Missing No. This is the one on the left there that I know.
Yeah. And then the bottom right is M. That's the dangerous one. That's the one you would be like, oh, if you get that one, you can like lose your whole game.
So red and blue normal, then it's Ghost, Aerodactyl, Caboose, yellow normal. I don't know how they look or get glitched. In later generations, other glitch Pokemon are sometimes referred to as a Missing No, such as 10 question marks, question mark. Okay, so these are later ones. Which one is 10 question marks? Oh, it's a glitch.
I do like that they made sprites for them.
In Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and Fire Red. Okay, so it's like a program. That one's just basically like a programming one that pops in. Yes.
But you could view Missing No in Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, yeah, I got Missing No too. It was weird because it was one of those things where you're like, oh, I bet like you can't probably actually get it. But then, oh, that's what it looks like in it.
And Stadium.
Oh, wild.
It looks like it appears as a substitute doll.
Interesting. Did they have to program it into I wonder if they programmed it into it or if it just like took a default. Oh, it cannot be used in battles, but can be brought into gallery mode.
Yeah, because that's the Missing No glitch would give you I forget how many of your 6th item.
I think it gave you up to 99. I think it like upped it all the way. Oh, your sixth item, yes.
Yeah, your 6th item, yeah.
Yes, you're right. It was in the 6th slot.
And it can mess up your Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
Because it's near it in the game's data.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a nice little
Its lore
this still
also
is the story.
is in between the Genghis Khan and the story of Cubone. The placeholder for it was originally going to be a Pokemon that was Cubone's dead
hold it,
mother.
Carbos.
Oh,
I think.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that
Or
Marowak?
Rhydon.
No.
So Marowak. So wait, Cubone's mom is a to be discovered Pokemon still?
Look,
I think technically.
they had originally planned for it, and
Yeah.
then they didn't have enough spaces, so that kind of glitch is where Miscadem comes in when it tries to find that blank space that they were originally going to create.
Oh, interesting.
Character. I think.
So there is a song associated with there's a song called Cubone's Mother that plays in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee when the ghost Marowak reunites with her son.
Wild. Trading it. Yeah. It is very, very interesting. I also find it interesting that that's your favorite. But it feels like that is the most blog favorite
Yeah,
Pokemon
it makes total sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one I think about the most. I would just every now and then just be like, "What about?" And I've watched YouTube videos, and it's your name. Your name determines which missing no you get.
Oh, that I did not know.
Yeah,
I thought it was just based off of which. Is that only for yellow? Because I thought like red and blue had specific ones that went with it.
yeah. So I forget what it is, but it's like if you're first, you're third, and it also determines like the level that it'll be at and whatnot. I think so. I mean, I'm obsessed with it.
But then if you push the truck,
forget it all.
You can get.
If you push the truck,
you get the
right
rare missing no, the real one behind it. And there is. Oop, that went weird. Here we have the list of. I don't know why it's trying to select all of them. Can I refresh it quick? There we go. Of course, all the side series spin-offs. You have Pokemon and Pokemon Stadium 2. I wonder what there's one version just for Japan and one for international. Wonder if there's a difference between, like, what the difference is.
Yeah, is this like a Mario Brothers Lost Levels situation? Or is it because it was like red and green in Japan, not red and blue?
Oh, since this game was never released outside Japan, the later game became known as Pokemon 2, Stadium 2 in Japan.
Oh.
And had the same direct Pokemon Stadium in English.
Oh, cool.
So this is just like an early straight up version. But it still had, I guess you can't really make it bigger.
But not all of them.
Only 40 available. Interesting. All right, pick your team of 6 from those 40. Well, I go switch my library.
Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Gengar, Dragonite.
I can't really see it.
And Starmie.
Okay, so how many am I picking?
6.
6 from this team here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely picking Starmie too. And Jinx.
Alakazam for sure. Gengar. I mean, you gotta go with Charizard. You can't not have Charizard. And you can't typically, so why not also get Blastoise there on your team?
I mean, yeah, right? If you can get all 3 starters, why not?
Just get them right there.
Yeah, you can do 6 Beedrills. Oh, Gyarados.
You need Zapdos. You need Zapdos.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw an Articuno on there. I'm gonna say.
Are you gonna do like Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres?
Sure.
The 3 starters and the 3 legendary birds?
No, just 2 of the starters.
Okay.
But yeah, let's say all 3 of the legendary ones, and then Alakazam, and then Charizard and Blastoise. I don't need you. Don't even remember. What was Venusaur the final one? There's a final one above it, I thought.
There's Ivysaur, but I think it's not in the game.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Ivysaur, Venusaur. See, I don't care. I don't care about Venusaur.
Wow!
Don't need it.
The first hot take right here. Blog does not care about Venusaur.
Don't need Venusaur.
I don't care about Venusaur. Get real.
Get real. I'd rather have Alakazam. I feel bad not having Gengar there, though. Oh, that's also the problem. I do the same thing, and I I never really. I've learned after playing Pokemon that I don't really like RPGs, but I like Pokemon. But I was like, just I want to just beat this thing. I just want to get past it. Like I had no strategy involved. I just aggressively try to kill things with my Pokemon and had the ones that I like.
Well, you know what game might have been your speed then? Is Pokken Tournament. Are you familiar with Pokken?
No.
It's the Tekken Pokemon game.
Hey, nice
Oh
to
my
meet
God,
you.
now you're talking
I'm
like.
Mia. I'm
Oh,
one
no.
of the battle trainers here in Ferrum. I battle alongside.
So that's the one of Charizard's Mega Evolutions.
Okay, brace yourself and go.
I got to play this on a machine at a video game convention earlier this year, and it was pretty fun. It's also on the Switch, but
Wow.
Whew, that was awesome. Why the bush
I
battles
have
are nice,
not heard of
but
this.
a fun match isn't bad either. Pick where you want to assign your.
it has a very limited roster.
Uh-oh.
I mean, of course, because they have to, like, you know, actually make moves for all of them. But you have a bunch of new ones, and you have Pikachu, Masked Pikachu Libre, Gengar, Machamp, Charizard, and then Mewtwo, and then another, like, evil Mewtwo. Or, like, what is it called?
Pick our strategy. All right, go get him. There's some power on
It was pretty fun! Yeah, it was on, like, a cabinet using a controller. Shadow Mewtwo is the secret boss Mewtwo in this game, who's draining Gaia power from other normal Synergy Stones.
Nicely done.
And it has a Shadow Synergy Stone embedded in its shoulder. Yeah, it was like it was using a controller. It was weird. It was Wii.
Congrats. Hey, keep up the good work.
It was Wii, but it is also now on Switch.
Pick where you want to assign your skill.
Because yeah, this
That's
is
not
what
the- yeah. Go ahead.
this is what the arcade cabinets looked like. And so, like, you can see that you're still just using a controller.
Oh, we can't see.
No, I know it's not up
Oh,
yet.
you're pulling it up. Okay.
Ah.
Interesting.
And it was all in Japanese, so I had to be like, I know who that Pokemon is. I get what their deal is. Sure.
Remember in the cartoon they had a Pokemon X, and it was like a Godzilla-sized Dragonair.
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
It was very memorable. It was like, ooh, there might be more Pokemon. Ooh, and then it's like, here's 1,000 more Pokemon.
Well, and of course, because there is Pokemon the series XYZ, it's completely buried any search for Pokemon X.
Yeah, and that's what I'd be confused with Pokemon X or Pokemon Z to A,
No.
which is coming out later this year. And that's like one where you have Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure you're fighting with them in real time. Like it's a real time kind of battle thing versus like a turn-based one. But it's not like fighter mode, like we just saw with Tekken stuff. But it is maybe a little bit more your pace blog. I think it's coming out for both Switch and Switch 2. Interesting other. Oh, did anyone play Pokemon Coliseum for the GameCube?
No, yeah.
Okay. See, that one was interesting because I wanted it, but I never got it. Because it's the same battle style, but there also is an RPG story mode.
No, I didn't actually then. I think I was just thinking of a version of Stadium.
Oh, okay. I want to see the story mode that you can get it. There's a plot. The headquarters of Team Snag'em. Look at that fearful guy. He's gonna snag them all. Interesting. Okay, I gotta see footage of this. Can Phony look it up in his Mind Palace there?
Yeah, Phony was also distracted by Pokemon X, the 10-year anniversary soundtrack from 2007.
Oh, what is? Oh, yes. There's also another one that came out, like a vinyl that I saw that was in the last few years. That was some remix of stuff.
Missy, do you know about the I think there's more than one, but there's a very famous episode of Pokemon that did not air in the US, it only aired in Japan.
Is it the one about epilepsy?
Oh, that also happened. There's that
is it
one.
the one where one of them wears a bikini?
Yes, there's one where
James wears a bikini too.
James.
Oh. I didn't know that was who wore the bikini. But it's worth it because it's like incredibly busty and like really big cleavage, right? And Americans are fucking prudes. I think Pokemon 25 Yellow Mist one. Oh, it's your favorite Pokemon, Espeon, one of the original 151.
No, I was thinking about the fact that
Umbreon.
Pokemon 30 is looming.
Yeah.
It's gonna be coming.
Pokemon 25, that was the one that featured Katy Perry. And had, I think, the concert with Post Malone. Yeah.
The Pokemon rap.
Yeah.
My favorite Pokemon, Epson. It used Sprint. It's out of ink. The move's not effective.
Epson used print. Epson used print and printed little tracking dots.
Choo-choo-choo.
Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Umbreon, go!
Fight.
Fight.
I do like that they just kept adding all the Eevee evolutions.
Oh, yeah.
But now that there's a, apart from the original three, Leafeon, Sylveon, which is very Leafeon grass type. Then there's an ice one, and I can't think of what it's called. It might be
Glaceon?
Yeah,
I think Glaceon.
it is. And then is that the only ones that they have?
Take that, Nincada.
Yeah, Sylveon, Glaceon, Leafeon, Umbreon, Espeon, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. So there still could be a fighting, poison, ground, flying, bug, rock, ghost, dragon, dark, and steel type of Eevees that they could find. Would be really interesting what they would be.
There's too many Pokemon.
Who did let that search get walked around with that haircut? It's true.
Great question.
The bulk.
More
the
questions like that will be up next on Pokemon Trivia 2 on Grand Trivia.
Ooh, Pokemon Trivia 2. I love it. Well, Eevee,
Love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
Eevee got their own game for. Oh, I put the wrong one.
Let's go, Eevee.
Yes, that's what I said. Let's go.
And let's go,
Eevee,
Pikachu.
which were the two different versions of Pokemon that essentially just mirrored. Oh, I was trying to get like good.
Yeah, they were basically remakes of Yellow.
Yeah, they're remix of Yellow. And what you did is instead of the base 4 mechanics for fighting, it's the like Pokemon Go mechanics where you kind of like actually try and catch it with the ball's face forward. I'm gonna get some shots of it.
Well, and it came with a ball peripheral, too.
Yeah.
Well, no, it didn't come with it, but you could get a ball peripheral.
Yeah.
The Pokeball Plus. Which looked like get this, a Pokeball.
Oh my god, look, the Eevee's coming out of the screen.
Oh no!
Oh no, oh god!
It's a horror film.
They're saying a lot of things that aren't Eevee.
It really wants you.
Oh no!
Hi, I'm then invading your dreams.
Howdy.
Hello, I'm an adult.
Who knew Professor Oak was my sleep paralysis demon? People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor.
Look at that. Look at the 3D graphics that your kids will play with. Oh, you can fight. There's your rival.
That's Gary?
That's Gary.
God, they really made him... They kept his punchable face up.
Well, his name is Victor in this.
Oh. Do you get to name him still?
I'm guessing. So I'm guessing his name is Victor.
Oh, jeez!
There, I went mouthing off like I
Rick.
knew everything and then lost. I probably should train my Pokemon on a bit before
Probably should train my
battle.
Pokemon before trying to battle like that. Let's battle again sometime.
Oops, accidentally jumped forward.
Oh, jeez.
Oh jeez, Rick.
Let me see them actually.
A female Nidoran. Oh, you can dress up Eevee?
Looks like it. Oh, this is so finicky. Okay, let's do. There we go. So there you go. So it is like, it is just the Pokemon Go type mechanics, where you're not battling it. You are just trying to
Catch them all.
catch them all that way. Look at that. Leveling. And then you just think battle like normal, though. That's one thing I want to see is... Let's see a trainer battle. There we go. Okay. Seen them faint. I haven't seen them actually fight yet. Ah, goddamn. Okay. This will be right before. Oh, look, they got a Bellsprout. Yeah, put this also on you for you, Blogtoven, so that you would know what Pokemon these are and not feel out of touch.
Well, there's only 151 Pokemon.
There's only 151 in this. Yeah. I don't know who's that. That's been in there for a while. I don't know if it's something that Waldo got extra with the cup delivery or.
Oh yeah, this is just normal
one I
battle.
bought, one forgot I had.
So I thought of something to share.
This did have all 151 of the originals and then 2 mythical Pokemon.
Mythical Pokemon.
And I want to.
Meltan and Melmetal.
What? Whatever. I didn't think of something to share, but I feel like there's like a 95% chance it's gonna be on trivia.
Okay.
Should I share it?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you can tell me what it is.
I could. I'll put this in the private
And I can
chat.
see if I can ask Fluval if it's on trivia.
Yeah.
It's the
Pass
first
it
part of
along.
the Elite Four. Second part of the Elite Four. I'm trying to get to. Oh, okay. So there's Lance the Dragon.
No, that's
Trainer.
not on trivia.
Okay. Or is it?
Well, Fluval could lie. So Fluval could be lying to me, but he says it's not on trivia.
True.
That's not on trivia. See? He says it.
Oh, there it is. I actually want to see what he says.
But the
He's hanging-
first rule is Fluval lies.
He's hanging out with Boise.
Do you know there actually was a Pokemon question for $500,000, and I think the person walked away, and you all would find it fucking laughable what the question was. I'm gonna look
Was it
up right now.
this?
No. I
No,
did find that
it's-
in my search for
It's
this.
so funny. Okay.
So this is what I'm going to share, which is a joke question. This didn't actually happen.
You mean
But-
Keenan wasn't really on it as Steve
Yeah,
Harvey?
believe it or not, Keenan was not actually in a Millionaire, they did not ask that question. But the joke, which is was explained to me, is all of the answers could be considered the correct answer.
Yeah. These are all actual correct answers for the first Pokemon.
Yes.
One Fluval tells lies, and one Fluval tells the truth.
And here's Regis, baby. He's got a question for you.
Let's play.
$500,000, 1999.
Which of the following characters is not considered a Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Jigglypuff.
Which one, everyone?
Frodo.
Which one could it possibly not be? Think carefully. Which one could it possibly not be?
Squirtle.
Pokemon.
Which of the following characters is not considered a Pokemon?
Okay, so you got a 50-50 now. Wait for it. Which of these is not considered a Pokemon?
Jigglypuff or
Oh,
Frodo?
wow.
Now,
This
all
is
right,
this is as great as the $500,000 question that was asked: what planet was Luke
little boy
Skywalker
involved in
from?
Pokemon.
Wow.
Well,
And
I mean,
what planet is known for a phenomenon
Until
called
very
the
recently, I
Great
did
Red
not even know what a
Spot?
Pokemon
$500,000 questions.
but like, Luke's. What's your definition of from, Reg?
It was before the prequels were out, so
God, my nephew back in Texas is having a cow.
it was before.
right
Yeah, it literally was before
Cow?
the movie that would have retconned that
Sounds
was
painful.
out.
But I guess that's what you have in Texas, right?
now. That's right.
Because
He's
like, sure, he's
mulling,
from
look at
Tatooine, but he was
Do you
born on
think he-
Paulus Mesa.
Do you think he's gonna go for it? 50-50.
Maybe just as much as I'd like to go for the $1 million, I can't walk away. I can't leave $250,000 on the table. I don't feel good enough about this. I'm gonna walk away.
Oh my gosh. All right, fine.
You think
Regis
Regis
was like,
knows the
oh,
answer?
you fuck. Even I know a
Even I know
Jigglypuff.
that.
Contestant really won.
We all know
Check for
Jigglypuff.
$250,000. And how about a great hand, ladies and everybody?
I mean, in retrospect, yes.
I'm sorry.
It was Frodo.
I remember so many of these ones. I think he might even say Frodo's from Lord of the Rings. I'm waiting to see.
Unbelievable. You know I could hear every kid in the country screaming the answer at their TVs. The correct answer, of course, as we all know, all of us adults, is Frodo. You might remember Frodo from The Hobbit.
Oh,
That's why I waited. That's why I waited. Because I have seen that clip I don't know how many times. And every time it gets to the end of
Surely
it,
Regis
I
knows
always
Frodo.
forget. I always forget that's how it ends. It's incredible.
We all know Frodo's from The Hobbit.
he's
They probably like coached him beforehand, and they're like, he's a hobbit. Oh, he's from the Hobbit.
I'm not a nerd.
And I just found out that eventually they're going to make a Hobbit trilogy too.
You know who I think knew that it's actually from Lord of the Rings? Gelman.
Gelman probably would have. But yeah, I think the other two that I mentioned, I mean, now again in retrospect, but even then, the Luke Skywalker one, if you're going to be at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you probably know Star Wars well enough to know that Luke Skywalker is from Tatooine. And
Well,
then,
you know, I mean, unless they trick you and have Paulus Massa, and you're like, well, what does that mean?
it wasn't, this was before that was the thing, so it wasn't on there.
That's true.
And then, which planet has a phenomenon known as the Great Red Spot? I mean, that one, I just feel like everyone
Yeah.
kind of knows.
Yeah,
It's
It was just
Jupiter.
very strange to be like,
Tatooine.
Makes you
Everyone
more
knows
stupider.
Tatooine.
like that seems like a $16,000 or $32,000 question, but not like for $500,000. It's like, okay. But then again, I mean, the first $1 million question also was a bit, at least the first one that the guy won at was a bit of a layup. So
Still wild to me that his name was John Carpenter.
that's very funny. It's very weird.
And him calling his dad is great. A great moment on TV.
We're not doing $1 million questions, but I could probably tell you every $1 million question in order of when they were won.
Well, all of them? Because, like, up to date?
Yeah. I
Or,
think
like, the
so.
Regis era?
No, I think all of them.
Wow. Yeah, but what if Frodo is a Pokemon? What if Frodo is what if Frodo evolves into Mr. Mime?
Ooh.
No, he
Did
evolves into
did
Gollum.
Bilbo evolve?
You're
into
right,
Frodo?
evolves into Gollum.
Evolves into Gollum. Or does it evolve into Golem? And do you know about the variant type of the
Well,
Pokemon
after
Golem
NeoGaf
that
went away,
exists?
they had to make Regis era.
One sec. Pokemon Golem. I just typed Pokélem instead of Pokemon Golem. There's a form of Golem, which is the Alolan form.
Does it have a
Which
surfboard?
Alola was based off of Hawaii, so there's variants that are there. But it's an electric rock type, and that's what he looks like.
Oh, that
And then
mustache.
Arlene's legal cases.
Yep.
Now I'm just a Southern Gollum lawyer.
There's also that's what the Graveler looks like. Beautiful unibrow.
The Graveler.
The Graveler evolves into Gollum.
And that's
Graveler?
Graveler is what happens if you leave your Grimace out too long.
I
And
love
that's what
the hairy Geo dude.
Yep. That's just it's the one thing I got was rocks for hair. And then it became sort of a magnet.
And that chest hair.
Or is that his beard?
I think... Oh, that's a great point. I think Alolan Gollum could be a very successful TikToker.
God. Oh no, it doesn't have the iron on its face. It's scared. Ha ha ha! I have the iron back. Ha 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 ha.
Wait, the mustache can be removed?
Apparently, it's iron sand. It's like a
Oh.
woolly. It's like one of those woolly guys.
It's coarse and rough and irritating.
Yeah,
It's
and it
everywhere.
It gets
It's
everywhere.
everywhere. So it looks like in Violet and Scarlet, the most recent game.
Mustache and magnetism.
Definitely a beard. Incredible, absolutely incredible. It also, the Alolan form gives you the snow version of Vulpix. It gives you a mustached Rattata. It gives you a Raticate that just has big stuffed cheeks. It also becomes a dark type Pokemon as well. There's the sand or the snow version of Sandshrew. There's the surfing Raichu. That's also psychic.
There's
version.
so many. There's 4 regional forms now?
Yeah, a Galarian has its own form. I can't remember what the
Hisui?
newest region's called. Yeah,
And
then
Paldea?
Paldea, yeah, Paldea has its own form. Yeah,
Jeez
there's- 'cause
Louise,
Essentially,
so-
ever since this version, they've added forms into it.
So there's a... Well, I mean, that makes sense, because now you can
yeah.
still have... It's like a new Pikachu. Oh, I love that.
Yep, that's the Dugtrio. It's Game Steel. There's Dark on there.
But that's what's funny, is there's 1,024 Pokemon, but then you have all these extra variants.
This is
of the different
Muck
forms.
during Pride Month.
Oh, Pride Muck rules.
Then there's really, really tall Executor. Then there's Marowak, who's like
Fire Dancer Marowak.
fire.
Yeah, Burning Man Marowak.
Really into it. My cat wants it. Hi, everybody. Do we make an appearance? Yeah. You have to pay the toll.
Clowning School Marowak, exactly. And if you like clowns, be sure to check out that show hosted by Chris Gethard next week, because Mike Weiss, the strongman clown, will be back. Ethan and Gigi, the radical anti-fascist clowns who showed Hole, will be back. And more great people.
Hi, old man.
And it'll be co-hosted by RFK Jr.
We should also show the other regional forms. These are the ones in Galar, and the Galarian forms are based off. Galar is based off of like UK area. So this Meowth form.
Oh,
You
right, this is
have-
where Mr. Rhyme is from.
Yes, so this is Galarian Meowth, and it evolves into
What show?
Berserker.
That show, isn't it?
It's that show.
Berserker!
There's a psychic and psychic fairy type version of Ponyta Rapidash.
Now there's pride. Ponyta.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Instantly became one of my favorite versions. There's Surfetch.
Oh, I love him. I want a mod to play as him in Baldur's Gate 3.
And there's this is the Galarian version of him. He has an even bigger leak.
So it's like a polearm leak instead of a sword leak?
This is the Galarian version of Weezing.
Oh yeah, he exploits the proletariat.
He gains its poison fairy type. And as already pointed out, but for people who may have missed it, the ice version.
Was that listed as soundproof filter technician?
What? Who? What?
I think it listed that Mr. Mime as soundproof filter technician variant of Mr. Mime.
Where?
If you go back to the previous screen. Yeah, soundproof filter technician. Oh, those are the types.
Those are the abilities that I can
abilities, okay.
Yes, those are the 3 abilities that I can have. Then there's this unfortunately bleached version of the coral. It's ghost type.
I mean, look.
And it's sad, and it can evolve, and only the ghost type can evolve into Cursola. It starts to curse you when it...
I mean, that's why it's so important to...
Pokemon go to the polls.
Then there's this incredible Pokemon variant, which is Zigzagoon.
Zigazigzoom.
That's what the version looks like. Beautiful tongue out. Then it also evolves into this.
Oh, whoa.
Form. Hell yeah.
It's Chunt.
But if you want it, it has its own version. That's the full evolved form. Talk about a humanoid Pokemon to fuck.
Obstagoon
Hell
also?
yeah.
Obstagoon Goons?
Look at him. That's part of the monster type, baby.
So okay. That makes sense.
There's the ice version. A lot of ice version of Pokemon.
Hustle?
This one.
Well, it has Hustle of Darumaka.
Hey.
Got a snowman.
Type. It can evolve. Look, it's got a little facial hair.
I love that.
And a little hat. We were talking about this variant of it, but there's also the
my
Sunfisk, which
it looks like it's in pain
type. And then there's this Galarian form of Slowpoke.
Oh, okay. They just added a gradient to it. Cool.
Who can evolve into that version of Slowbro.
Oh.
And
I like Mega Slowbro also. It's just like, what if the shell ate me?
That version of
Slow King.
Slowking.
Hell yeah. We love our Sinister Slow King.
Yep. It gains its poison psychic type. Then there's the versions of the those Galarian versions of the legendary birds. So that's Articuno.
Oh, so angry, so sinister, so Burton.
It's psychic flying type then. Then
okay.
Galarian Zapdos, which is fighting flying type.
Interesting that it loses the electric entirely, huh? Oh, I love that.
Galarian Moltres, which is a dark flying Pokemon.
It looks a little less dorky than the original Moltres.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon designers, how do we make the regional designs? The reply, IDK more daddy or something? IDK.
And then Paldean form. Paldea is based off like Spain and that region. Only the 2? Oh wow, yeah, it's only the 2 variant types, which is Tauros. It adds 3 different versions of it, and then Wooper, which adds has the version that can evolve into Clodsire.
Hello. Wooper.
Hello.
I mean, I heard you like its previous form.
Hello. And yes, look at those.
So it just like adds elemental?
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be fighting. It's normal normally, and then it's fighting fire. And
I see.
Water. Yeah, not as many in that as there were. And then
too many Pokemon
to inform. These are the other variants.
Oh. I like that's cute. It looks like a little British lawyer.
And then
yeah. I like the Voltorb. It's soulful eyes.
It's wood. So it now has wood on the bottom.
Yeah, but look at its eyes. It looks like so much more is going on.
Does it still explode though?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. It's still mad.
I'm glad in this game they dared to ask, what if wood?
Then this Quillfish version can form Overquill.
do they use Pokemon in wars against other nations?
That was asked. Oh, that was a while ago. We really skimmed over it. But it goes pro. What I really want to know is how Pokemon are employed in international warfare.
There's the fan theory that before the games there was a great Pokemon war between humans and Pokemon, and that is why the humans control the world, and the Pokemon are subservient creatures they can control.
I love this Pokemon that's up to no good. He's got a plan in mind. Sneasler.
Sneasler. Yeah, the Pokepocalypse.
You say informed.
Not to be confused with Crepopolis on Fox now.
Hot take. Free Pokemon.
I mean,
this guy.
His name. Free
Pokemon. And then this one. Oh my god, look at my hair. It's really going all out. It becomes normal and ghost then. I'm normal, but I'm a ghost. Then like this one, Sliggoo, the sort of like it's a gooey, sticky version of the Pokemon.
Ew.
Becomes a gooey, sticky steel version.
I don't love the steel goo. I heard Advance Wars is the prequel to Pokemon because the population is sparse and there are a lot of single mothers. Sounds like Pokemon.
I do like this one that is sort of like detective-y owl.
So that's Decidueye is in Pokemon Unite and is very effective. Throws leaves like a machine gun. And that is the one where intern Forrest was talking to his 5-year-old nephew and was like, yeah, I really like Deciduowl.
Rank.
And the nephew was like, actually, it's Decidueye. And then intern Forrest died inside because he had become the adult who kind of remembered the names.
Meowscara.
And what's weird, not a bird type. It's an owl with a hood.
It prefers to walk around. Hoopa.
Are penguins not birds?
I don't remember the Pokemon Hoopa.
A Hoopa?
Oh, interesting. I gotta collect myself a Hoopa. Hoopa, unbound. Oh shit. I don't want to be near a Hoopa when it's unbound. Interesting. It's like a legend or a
Every time you're talking about Hoopa, it's reminding me of Hoopa, the canopy where Jewish couples stand under in their wedding, and I'm like, the Hoopa when it's unbound. And I'm like, well, that'll fall. The fabric will fall.
Oh, it's that. It's like an event Pokemon. That's why I couldn't. I'm like,
you hit him with the Mary.
It is one of the mythical. Yes, the annoying.
We're still
seeing
Decidueye, just so you know.
Oh, am I really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Share this tab instead. So that's Hoopa. There we go.
Oh my.
Because I was going through these. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, these are the Pokemon Unite ones, yeah.
Couldn't remember who Hoopa was.
Mew can Mew can switch out moves on the fly in Pokemon Unite.
Aegis Slash. Not surprised it's in Pokemon Unite. Oh, this is one of my favorite. Chandelure. Oh, I love Chandelure. It starts as a candle, then it becomes like a lantern, and then Chandelure. Oh, I love this one so much.
I'll be right back, and not because you're almost out of time or anything. You got time.
Oh yeah, I do have time.
I just actually have to go to the bathroom.
Yep. Buzzwole is also a very funny Pokemon. It's just a very swole bug. He's just coming to kick your butt. There's not a poo Pokemon, but if you were to have Vanillite, I think you would make a poo Pokemon.
What about Muck? Is Muck a poo Pokemon?
No, although like I don't know. What's this kind of waste? What's this kind of waste? What is that? It's hard to know. It is Muck. What's the other closest to poop Pokemon? They're just like the little rock ones. Some poop is like rocks. This looks like a rock anus. That's not quite what we're looking for, but you know, we're getting there. Really cool. That could be like mistaken for a some sort of poo with a little fire in it. You would not want to be shitting that. You'd be having a lot of trouble. These both look like parasites that you could poo out if you ate the wrong sort of Pokemon. Oh, Laleep! I also love Laleep! Oh my god, they're amazing! It's just like a doofy like piranha plant Pokemon. They're so cute. They're rock and grass type. I do also love whatever the fuck this thing is. It's like, yeah, you evolved from something that died out a long time ago for reasons. Then I also love Binacle. I'm pretty sure it's 2 different Pokemon that are on there fighting it out. And then I don't know how it wins, but then one eye's on one hand, one eye's on the other hand there. Do the other ones have eyes on it? Where did the other one? Did it subsume the twin? It's very confusing. How? How did that become that? You'll just never know. I love Meteor, because it has a meteor form and then it has different rainbow color cores. So you have to collect all of the core colors. You got to get all the rainbow colors of them. Otherwise, what are you even doing? Oh, you're sorry to illegally link Digimon during the Pokemon stream. That's fine. I don't. The reason I'm not showing it is that I'm too lazy to put version of Twitch in the background for me to pull links from. I do love Colossal.
Colossal's great.
My God. And then it becomes a giant
What?
Metalworks, and it's
What?
oh, we haven't even talked about giant.
No, you're right. We got to get into Gigantamax, where Pikachu becomes Fat Pikachu again.
So there's mega forms where Pokemon become like bigger things. That's cool, whatever. Then there's Gigantamax form, where Pokemon become kaiju. So that's
on Hershey Park's Reese's Cup Fusion, Pokemon become kaiju who help Reese's security chief, Commander Cup.
So they were introduced slowly throughout. So not all of them had Gigantamax forms to begin
Whoa,
with.
Butterfree really does just kind of become Mothra.
Yep, it becomes Mothra. There's crazy. Pikachu just becomes big chunky Pikachu,
Which looks more like the original Pikachu art.
Meowth becomes long. He becomes a long boy.
Oh, damn, that is a long boy.
Like that is
clouds are forming around him because he's so tall.
Yes, like that's the implication. These are supposed to be like skyscraper tall Pokemon. Machamp. Oh, he's scary.
It just punches down your building.
Yep, you don't want to meet him. Gengar, children's nightmare.
So that is one of Gengar's finishers in Pokken, as he turns into that. Or not finishers, but yeah.
Kingler. He has the clouds are his mustache.
Whoa.
And beard. That's how big he is. Lapras. It's so big and like also a melody.
Why is Lapras giving me sassy eyes in the previous photo too?
That's on you.
That is.
Eevee. What's that weird?
Is the cloud also a Pokemon?
No.
Okay.
That's like the Gigantamax clouds. It's like something that's in the air. This guy basically is shooting something in the clouds that's causing the Gigantamax phenomenon to happen.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's
so
like
when Bender has that society on his stomach.
He's so lazy that a tree has grown on him. It's also drugs. Garbodor.
Oh God.
I really wish he became the Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
Mm-hmm. Melmetal.
So this is the legendary Pokemon. That's real Pepsi Man coded.
Yes. And it's legendary. You can only, I think, get it through Pokemon Go. Then there's Corviknight. A lot of the ones that are
the Corviknight maneuver?
Yes. This is Orbeetle. It becomes an orbiting beetle.
I thought that's a straight up UFO.
I told you about that today, the Pokemon that becomes a straight up UFO.
Yeah.
There's Dreadnought. He becomes a Dreadnought.
Oh, look at that. Colossal again. Flapple. Becomes a bigger apple.
Oh, I think that also becomes this form in it.
Sandaconda.
So Sandaconda becomes that. Becomes a tornado. Toxtricity.
The toxicity of
Becomes a
a
form.
city, of
Becomes
a
a mix of both. It has like a
city.
generator on its ass. Then Centiscorch
Oh no, not a bigger
becomes
apple.
that.
It becomes the dragon path that Goku has to run along after he died.
Then there's Hatterene.
Happy Pride Month, Hatterene.
Big Hatterene.
Oh no.
Grimmsnarl.
Oh, that is an
becomes-
anime villain.
Yeah, that becomes just like a nightmare fuel. Alacreme, the cream Pokemon,
Yeah.
becomes a big fucking multi-tiered cake.
Oh, she baked a little cake.
And there's a
Copperajah. Oh,
I would love to slide down that.
okay. I mean, Pokemon. It is wild that there's not
Yeah.
a Pokemon theme park.
Duraludon just becomes a fucking skyscraper.
Oh, boo! Eat the Rich includes Duraludon.
Venusaur becomes very stoned.
Hell yeah.
Blastoid becomes just a big old fucking...
This is the
Multi-cannon.
most lethal Pokemon in the world.
Then Rillaboom becomes a big old drummer.
Hell yeah. Rillaboom rules.
Cinderace gets on his
God.
big fiery big fiery soccer ball. Inteleon
Inteleon
just
looks like he wants to
becomes
sell me drugs.
he becomes a tall boy. He's like a spy Pokemon.
I see it.
He shoots water with his finger.
Oh, that's cool.
Then the legendary Pokemon Urshifu.
Whoa.
The other form of Urshifu becomes that.
Ooh.
Oh, that's just a symbol for Dynamax. So those are all your big Dynamax Pokemons. There's also Megaforms, but they're not as... Some of them
Yeah,
are pretty cool.
G-Max is bigger, right?
Yes, Gmax, they're meant to be like
Kaiju.
huge. These are just sort of, yeah.
Oh,
like-
right. It's just like special.
Yeah,
we
they're-
want another evolution, but we don't want to actually make a new Pokemon.
Yeah, and they're only available in certain games. But it is essentially similar things where it's like, hey, what if
Oh.
Pokemon, but like we upped it a bit. So yeah, like there's Gengar, he's got another eye.
Now, what's weird is the Gengar Mega Evolution
one-
looks more like it would be one between Haunter and Gengar.
Yeah, this is my favorite. The Mega Evolution just gets the kid out to fight as well.
Oh, that might be the Signo. That might be when the Signo is supposed to look.
Pinsar brings its fucking wings out. It's like, okay, I'm sick of your shit. So it actually can gain. Oh, it can also gain types. So it becomes bug and flying when it does that.
It looks like it's like the equivalent of Pinsir removing its weighted clothing.
I have more rock on me, and he
Ow.
also gets facial hair. They love giving rock facial hair. So yeah, these are the Mega Evolution forms you were.
Yeah, we looked at
talking
Mewtwo's.
about earlier.
Would love to see a battle of any of these giant Pokemon against,
that's-
a Caterpie.
Yeah, that became one of its final Smash moves, and
Yeah.
I think the most recent one.
See, that's one thing I like about Mew.
Like
No, it
gorgeous
doesn't
hair.
evolve. It's already perfect.
Gorgeous hair. Scizor becomes even sharper. Heracross. Oh wow.
How are there this many Pokemon?
Becomes locked
And that's the
and
thing.
loaded.
You say that you think 1,024 is a lot, but really there's
Boom.
effectively more than that.
There's like
Oh yeah. Get ready. The fighting chicken Blaziken. Gardevoir. Just becomes more.
Is Gardevoir
more-
in Smash?
Yes, she's the
Okay.
one that becomes like a force shield that blocks stuff. That one, look how that's just like feed me Seymour. It becomes two
Oh.
different ones. It just becomes shinier. It gets polished. That's like going full. This is starting to meditate, and then this it has like found its third eye and is ready to kick ass. Again, this one, it's this sort of ish, but just bigger. It's just more. This one gets an emo haircut. Really taking its full form. I like that these just become like jet fighter ones instead of already being like fighter ones. Oh, those are sharp. You do not want to get caught on. Yeah, those just have like little tiny things and like the fins. Then the fins themselves just become axes.
the Pokemon movie was basically this plot line, but I would love to see a movie where these Pokemon just take over and destroy humanity.
Look at that! Look at that fucking Beedrill. That
Like-
Beedrill is ready to fuck you up.
Like you're saying humans are able to
Yeah.
control all of these Pokemon? There's no way.
But what if Slowbro was in the shell? Oh, again, we're just gonna have crystals do it. Didn't give it facial hair, but just sort of grew out the stuff that was there. Grew out what was natural. Really sharp. That would fuck you up.
What are the balls on its back?
Hey. Balls.
Okay.
I'm guessing fruiting things.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Is it like a Christmas tree
Say like
decoy?
I got a big gem. I'm a sharp shark.
Yeah.
La la la. I exploded.
I exploded with rage.
Oh my god. Nightmare fuel. Oh, it's really poofy now. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's a Lily Evangelista. Ooh, it becomes this moon form. It's actually a Pokemon that just straight up looks like that.
Becomes the rebel.
Yeah, it looks like the rebellion symbol for sure. Blog.
How's it look at Bigger Dragon?
Rebellion's a built on
Oh,
summer.
look at the fuckable Barney. Now she's like gonna slap you to death. And you'll like it.
Her ears look like sausages.
Her ears look like sausages, and baby, I got a sausage for her. Oh, that it's like ready for a wedding.
Oh, who's
Is
the
that
lucky groom? Diane-C?
That Pokemon wants to marry you. Okay, I'm assuming that's all of them. This is just stat comparison shit, and then where they're in. Yep, blah 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 blah. So there, yeah. So the Gigantamax and Mega, I think, are the only other sort of variant things that are within Pokemon on there. So, do you feel like you're more educated, Blog, on all the Pokemon?
I think I hate Pokemon now.
Well, then you'll love Pokemon Trivia 2, which is coming up after this.
You'll love it. Oop, wrong button. Well, how about I share to you the most recent Pokemon? If number-wise, number 1025. And we'll see if this
25?
1025. It's
Wow, you heard it here first.
There's 1025 or more to see.
It's, of course,
to be
Peturant. It's the poison ghost Pokemon. It gives you mochi donuts, which you eat,
All right.
and then it causes you to do a dance. So in the game, if you click on that thing, it releases the spirit of this.
No.
It starts going.
One question has come up.
Ooh.
And they're just going cha cha cha, and it has the 3 different legendaries that were bullying a different legendary Pokemon that were all part of its team. And if it poisons a Pokemon at any point, it makes them become confused. And this is Ogerpone. This is the bullied Pokemon that can have different masks. It loves wearing masks.
I mean, I hope that it learns it doesn't need to mask and it should actually just be itself.
And that becomes Terrestrize, which is really the only other form, but that's more of you can have any Pokemon become a different type.
Wow, you heard it here, folks. Phony against masking, anti-mask.
And then there's
not those kinds of masks.
Just saying.
Good grief!
Just because Phony doesn't have a face.
I'm not Governor Hochul.
Look at beautiful Terrapagos.
Terrapagos.
It's a beautiful turtle Pokemon that can turn into this.
Wow!
And that
it's a Simon machine.
It looks like a Simon machine, yeah.
Yeah.
It also looks like he would be a Steven Universe character.
They
should totally sell that as a Simon.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the titular Indigo Disc from the Indigo Disc expansion.
Though would kids like Simon machines now? Would they just be boring?
In the Teal Mask, this is the Pokemon that is the titular Teal Mask Pokemon.
Is there a mask that makes them not be a nerd, says WizWorld Live?
Nope, none. Not a fucking one.
Nerd is the new cool,
They're
Wiz.
all fucking nerds. Look at that little nerd. Just bouncing around.
Geek chic.
He's so cute. He's bullied.
It gets bullied. I thought you were saying it was the bully.
No, it gets bullied. Look, these are the 3 bully Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, one of the stoners, one of the bullies is a stoner?
I was just going to say, this guy's a total jackass. This one's a total stoner.
What is happening? This is not real.
Like
Mean Girl.
These are now fake things you're showing me. These are not real.
Those are all 3. No, these are all 3 legendary Pokemons, and they they steal the 3 different masks from Ogrepone.
And you have to help Ogrepone get its masks back?
Yeah. And I haven't actually caught the middle one yet. And its name is Okie Dokie.
Okie dokie.
Its name is Okie Dokie. And then it's Monkey Dory. And then Pheasantipity.
Well, look, 2 of them have a great theme.
Pheasantipity, Monkey Dory, and
Like
Okie
serendipity?
Dokie. Yeah.
Yes?
But Pheasantipity.
With pheasant?
Yeah, like pheasant and dippity. And all,
Dip.
yeah, all of that put into one.
There's too many Pokemon.
There's
The
1,002
Pokemon number is too damn high.
What Pokemon would you eliminate to bring it down?
There's also Clink. Look, it's Clink. And Clang.
Clink and
Clink
clang
Clang.
and clink clang.
Hello, I'm Clink Clang. I'm a pile of gears.
I love how much that looks like the FAO Schwartz clock.
Hello. Oh.
They should give it a more human face.
Wait, do they build things using Pokemon?
Like,
I'm
is
sure
there
they
clocks with them shoved in it?
Is there like machinery that's just all just Pokemon
Probably.
forced to live?
And this one
Yeah.
says,
Yeah.
yeah, he worked as a gear moving the elevator in a warehouse, but now he's free to enjoy his life.
Because now it
Yes.
works for you.
So there are
Wow.
Pokemon that might just be sitting in the different things that you use. That's the existential horror of Pokemon. You never know when a thing you have is a Pokemon.
I'm just saying, free all Pokemon. It's not fair. They're enslaved by humans.
You know what? You're right, Blog. I'm going to get right.
I just want us to linger on the best Pokemon for a little longer.
The only Pokemon that fucks Ash's mom.
God, he's so cool. I wish I could fuck Ash's mom like Mr. Mime did. Ugh. It's just, he's so cool. And he's so in the human-like category of breeding. I love that. Look at his footprint. Oh, you can't. It's way too tiny.
It's
You can't.
it's forbidden. You're not allowed to show that.
And look at Mime Jr. Hi, cat. Hi, baby.
Mime Jr.
He looks like an ice cream cone too.
So is Mime Jr. a de-evolved version of Mr. Mime?
Mime
It's
Jr.
the
is baby.
version of it.
Yes.
Yeah. You know when the baby Pokemon? The baby Pokemon.
Yes.
It just
Oh, it's
doesn't
actually
even.
baby. I just was saying things.
Tyrox, Mewtwo, Elica, Magby, Azurill, why not? Bidoo, Chingling, Bonzi, Mime Jr., Happiny, Munchlax, Rylu, Mantike, Toxel.
Toxel.
And that's all.
Pichu.
Yay!
Wait, Togepi's not there?
Togepi is.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's Magikarp in person.
Good, you paid attention. You passed my test.
Fluval has many tests.
Why I do?
And Buddy was introduced as a baby to Rosella. Chingling was introduced as a baby to Chimecho. Bonsley to Sudowoodo.
There's too many Pokemon.
Munchlax.
Too many
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Baby Munchlax do. Baby Munchlax do. Baby Toxel do. Baby Tox.
Toxel. Baby Toxel.
Yes.
Although, are they baby ones if they're introduced in the same generation? That one,
Ooh.
that seems
Yeah.
like it's cheating.
Babies. Who's my favorite Pokemon? That one with the fireball that destroys things.
That one.
The one that was standing on the giant fireball in its mega evolution.
Score Bunny.
Score Bunny. I'm a Score Bunny.
Is that
So
a
Score Bunny is the first, and then evolves into Raboot.
Raboot?
And then, I clicked Score Bunny again. And then Cinderace.
No, I mean,
Ah. Okay.
no,
okay,
I mean,
Flu.
we all know which my actual favorite. I mean, I love this. That's my favorite Gigantamax evolution.
That is funny because that is one of the more fuckable Pokemon.
No, this is actually my favorite.
Oh, yeah. That's you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Legendary.
I need to find
Dark
that one still
Fire.
in
Yeah, it was
Scarlet.
created in my image.
Yeah.
Yep.
1004.
Member of the Treasures of Ruin.
Yeah, it doesn't evolve because
Yeah.
it's already perfect.
I have not gotten any of the
Jealousy
Treasure of
Singe.
Ruin Pokemon.
What?
Yeah, its eyes even glow.
Yeah.
Ah!
They really did add you into Pokemon.
Yeah, they did.
Thank you so much, a Ghost Bro. I thought I needed to honor my, what are you to me?
Better.
My better, my
Better.
superior.
Your boss.
I was like, I wouldn't call you my employer.
No, I don't pay you.
You're an imposer.
Fluval's Pokemon.
This, like,
Yeah, you're
I'm...
my Pokemon. Intern Caterpie, you are my Pokemon.
I choose you,
Oh,
intern. Intern's not effective.
Intern use scrolling through comics we can't show on stream. It's super effective.
It's super effective.
It is. Well, what did we learn about Pokemon, former randoms?
I already knew everything.
What did we learn? There are a lot of human-like Pokemon. Get
Yeah.
'em fucking, baby.
Do not.
Get 'em
Be
fucking.
Do
If
not.
actually, intern, what you
Do
learned is
not
Pokemon
let them
be fucking.
fuck.
Intern Caterpie, Pokemon be fucking. You didn't know that before.
Pokemon be fucking.
Do not fuck.
They're fucking everywhere.
Look, you can call me
and
Kamala
the best
Harris
part is-
because I'm saying do not come.
In Gold and Silver, you have to get them to the daycare center in order for them to fuck. So they're being at a daycare center because you're not around,
Yeah.
and they just get to hanky-panky while you're not there. And then the babysitter's like, there's this egg that appeared. We don't know where it came from, but you might want it, right?
Is that your final word?
Yeah, all
Missy
that was-
Mime. All right, blog. What did you
Pikachu.
learn about Pokemon?
I learned a very important thing, which
What?
is Pokemon go to the protest. Free Pokemon.
Free Pokemon!